welcome back to World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Classic Blind. When I was loading in here, I saw a new tip. Shift plus M, little tiny map over in the corner. The zone map. Fascinating. A list of customizable options about this window. Show teammates. Change opacity. Fascinating. The opacity bar is still here. That's not right. Then home. Zone map. There we go. Interesting. Not sure why you would want this, but you learn something new every day, I suppose. It can show your teammates, I guess. Okay. So along with a random little map that we can put in the corner, we're also going to be seeing something else here. We're going to look at some ghosts that don't want to be looked at by putting on the spectacles. There they are. Shadow Moon Harbinger. Hi. How you doing? They're just all hanging out here. Just chilling. Bizarre. Well, we're gonna fight some of them, so... well, let's get our weapon nice and weighty. They don't seem to be doing anything. But we can't assume that's gonna just continue to be the case. They got little, like, little pluses coming off them. Doesn't look like they're healing. I've grabbed a venison from a ghost. That checks out. Get out of here. What if other people just see me attacking nothing? Bizarre. This is not the first time we've dealt with there are invisible things nearby. Just recently we had that with Arakoa. And now we have it with these guys. They don't even seem to have weapons. So I'm not entirely convinced this is necessary at all. What do they say in the quest here? Harbingers. See these spirits. Destroy them. I mean, like they said there, we are the invaders here. So, this is all a bit of a mess. It's okay. Don't mind me. Just swinging my mace right next to your face. Everything's fine.
Not ready yet.
Venison over here. Yeah, they don't do too much damage either. So that's working out fine for me. And it's also conveniently located. Just a quest right inside town. Super fun. I think I'm gonna heal after this one. We're getting a little low. Definitely not the most dangerous. We're gonna have some of their venison. Harbingers. They're just all over the place, too. Didn't notice any, like, haunted situations. So, who knows? Just a few more. Just a few more. Oh, we got something interesting. It is... There is leg guards of spirit. It's got plus 50 spirit. That's the spirit. Not what we need. Not what we need. Pray the chilling embrace of Terra and Gorfield does not reach out for you. They're talking to me as I'm killing them. Concerning. A little bit. We will see. Gorfiend will have your head, interloper. Honestly, would not be surprised. Also, what do these goggles look like? I can just see. Look at me seeing. I see. This fancy sword. My goodness. Throw the helmet back on. It's right here. The Harbingers have been defeated. If you lose your goggles, let me know. I'll craft another pair. No, we managed. You claim to have heard the ghost whisper to you and mentioned Terran Gorfiend, so it shudders. Yes, I know Terran Gorfiend. Rather, I knew of him. He's long been thought dead. What could these ghosts be speaking of? I mean, they're ghosts, so if he's dead, they'd probably know about it. Terran Gorfiend, lore and legend. Stories abound about the life of Terran Gorfiend. Most are just that, stories. We do not know what happened to Gorfiend after he returned to Draenor. The only thing we are certain of is that he has already died once. I've heard the scouts here speaking of an ancient orc spirit that resides at the Altar of Shadows, far to the east, across the Netherwing Fields, and through Netherwing Pass. Take the spectacles and track this orc down. You'll surely have more information on Gorfiend. Find the ancient Shadowmoon spirit. At the Altar of Shadows. Alright.
Blessings upon you.
And we need the spectacles again to see the shadows. Another guy there. Inventory's getting a bit full here. I think I'm going to try to sell some stuff.
What can I get for you today?
He wants to sell griffins. Instead, I'm going to sell him random nonsense. That. Giant scales, talons, tusks. And he's... That's better.
Watch your back.
Still probably gonna have to bank pretty soon here, but it's a start. Let's see what else we got here. Path of Conquest discovered. Guess that counts. So we can grab him. We discovered it. You gather some new information? I mean, yes. You're probably supposed to do this at the Path of Conquest. Over here now. What do you have to report? Nothing. Nothing, I guess.
Safe travel.
Well, we'll head over there then. From the looks of it, the Path of Conquest here, even though it is 3 players, the first part of this is just looking at it. We also have this wildlife quest to do. We got lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. We need to get past all of the fell invader fights here. Find some wildlife. There's some over in this area that we saw. We also have all the elementals. The Dimetrodons don't count for anything. We do need to find a larger Dimetrodon. That's another situation entirely. Here we're Felbor. Alright. There's an ore down in this mess. Fine. Me.
Too far away.
Felbor are a easy enough target here. Even if they don't seem to be in large enough groups to get this quest completely done. It's a start, at least. There's an ore in this rock formation again. I will be taking that one, since it's not deep underground. Oh, it is Corium. Cool. We got Corium and Eternium. I can work with that. Some motes of fire. And some motes of earth. Oh yeah, we're getting very full here. Not bad. Not bad at all. A few more Felbors here. Ah, it charged into me. Ow. That's why I want to charge in first, so they can't. Or intercept in. Either way. Also comes with a nice stun at the start. Very good. More Felbor in the distance. This'll work. Oh boy, we got Snout. One has to question what the vendors are doing with all these gray items. They're of no use to us, but they're paying top coin for it. It's something. It's something. No Venom Spit. Not allowed. This guy just up in the sky. Being a problem. No, not that much of a problem. Has been dealt with. There's more Felbors here. Okay. That should be good. That should be good. I wasn't quite ready. Regular Dimetrodon. Not the one we're looking for. The next one is in a more specific location. There's somebody. Hey, Parsha, how you doing? Just walking along? Jericho favors you with a haunted gaze and alternates between looking at you and looking through you. Would have our efforts wrought, but a greater abomination than we sought to prevent. I feel ya. I feel ya. There's more of the ever-burning ash over here. It's very noticeable where it is. It's definitely not around all the locations. That's okay. And more boars. Perfect.
I'm out of range.
Do. These look like they might be even slightly weaker. I'm okay with that. Still counts. Still counts. $67, $68. Works for me. Here's the Shadow Moon Scouts. Also fighting Infernal attackers. Getting up towards the horde area here. There's an ore in here somewhere. There it is. I'll be taking that. So I want to make my way back towards the Path of Conquest. But on my way over there, I'm going to look for this overdeveloped Fellfire Gizzard. Large dimensions east of the Hand of Gul'dan, near the lava that flows around the ruins of Bari. That's over here. So basically, if we fly past the volcano, we'll be right where we need to be. Just one gizzard. We're going to be flying right past all the elementals for the other quest here. But I can only focus on so many things at one time here. Maximum efficiency. This is not. That's okay. Going over here. I think. Yeah, the Warden's Cage. I think that's where the other group quest here was. Bruce. 4 people. My goodness. I'm just gonna fly around the volcano. I've got a box, a totem, a flare gun, some goggles, all sorts of stuff. The Hand of Gul'dan. Yep, there's Verus. 70 elite. My goodness. Looks like there shouldn't be too much problem with actually fighting Alvaros here. Nothing else right next to him. Should make things easy enough. Felspine the Greater. Is it you I'm looking for? I'm gonna guess that's gonna be the next quest in the list. We're only on the second course here. Larger Dimetrodons. We're not gonna go for the largest Dimetrodon. Not yet. Not yet. Just the greater ones. Okay. I've fallen down a cliff. And they have fireballs. That's always fun. Fire Dimetrodon has a fireball. Who would have thunk it?
That ability is
And this is just a whole mess in here. Oh, he's got it. Range attack. Ow. Just live in the lava. Firing fireballs at me. Very rude. These are definitely the right Dimetrodons, though. Very much looks correct. I want to go stand out in the middle of the lava here. That seemed like a good idea. Not really.
too far away.
We're invading their area here. That's pretty clear. Got guns level. Oh boy. Now that's hugely useful. But still. Yeah, they just love this fell lava here. They are right at home. Look at his face. Spooky. Pew. As long as they don't start with the fireball, we're pretty much good. That just gives them a free hit they get to do. Well, that's no fun. Yeah, there it is. One overdeveloped Fellfire Gizzard. Fantastic. Alright. The Altar of Shadows is right over there. Ooh, there's a little 69 Elite flying around. Let's avoid that, shall we? We'll head down the Path of Conquest and get to the Altar of Shadows. This is like a fair idea. Can we get this ore? Yes, we can. Fantastic. More greater Dimetrodons over here. More fire, nice. Look what's happened over here. Oh, the Dragonmoth Skybreakers grouping up. Oh boy, that's not a place you want to be standing. All those hostile guys right next to each other. Yikes. Dangerous. Dangerous. See, this is the path of conquest. We've discovered it. It's full of elites and large groups. Dangerous. Very dangerous. There's an ore there, though. That one is claimable. Eclipsion Cavalier. On their mount kind of thing. Some soldiers. Metrodon. Just had to come fight. Couldn't just leave well enough. Fine. No fireball for you, though. Yeah, here. Big rock guy's coming. Don't do that right now. He doesn't come down too far, though. So, we're okay. He's a 68 elite giant. I'd say so. Victory of the Scryers, the Dragonmoth has been defeated. Korok. This is a dangerous place. The path of conquest. Just keeps heading up. Yeah, I can see this being dangerous if you couldn't fly. Would definitely be a group quest kind of day. Why doesn't he just go this way? Instead of taking that path, you can just walk up from the bridge. Alright. This is no longer the path, though. This is just leading over to Eclipse Point there. Actual path is back this way. Leading up to whatever's over here. Highly dangerous. Highly dangerous. Here's Korok. And Chancellor Bloodleaf. Alright. Looks good to me. I mean, it looks pretty bad to me, but... The Crimson Watch. Illidari Watchers of the Crimson Sigil. Oh boy. I'd say we've discovered the path of conquest now. Let's sit down over here. And call in the Griffin Rider. Right next to Korok. Got some information?
What can I do for you?
Leave report. Yeah, I'm in here, I'm here.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I've traveled there. I've done a preliminary assessment of the area. Strong bound, she loses by Flareon. Path of Conquest discovered. Yeah. Try Path of Conquest. You know, you've done so. Use Flareon to signal the Griffin Rider. Now Sky meets you till you discovered. We'll give you the next set of orders. Well, I've discovered a lot. I don't know what exactly they want me to do here. We got some spooky rocks, elites, groups. There's somebody. Crystal Prison. Marcus Lurian, High Journal of the Shatar. Save yourself, dwarf. Flee from this place. The Crimson Sigil will execute you on sight if you're discovered. Oh, I imagine they will. Playing a dangerous game here, trying to mess with the crystal. No, it's not gonna work. Is this what we wanted me to find? This guy right here? Anybody else in any of these other crystals? Doesn't look like it. There's an ore there, but it's right next to that guy, so probably not. That's grayed out still. The Path of Conquest discovered. Pretty sure I discovered it. I'm here right now. Although technically I discovered the Path of Conquest before I started the quest.
What's on your mind? Be good.
This might be broken. We were already all over this place before. If it wants me to get the ding of, oh, you've discovered the Path of Conquest, that's not going to be a thing that's going to happen here. I'm here. That's slightly peculiar. Let's head down this way. Absolutely has been discovered. There's no denying that. Another wing pass. There's a corruptor of air in there. Okay. Here's the ancient shadow spirit. We're not wielding the goggles right now. It's still working. Terran Gorefiend? Yes, I know of him. Lore and legend. Gorefiend? Well, I've not heard that name in ages. After the Second War, Gorefiend returned here, along with his Death Knights. Unable to cope with the terrible nature of his new form, without the support of his beloved leader, Gul'dan, Gorefiend killed himself. If he walks these lands now as a spirit, it is news to me, yet perhaps I can divine such knowledge with your assistance. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Divination, Gorefiend's cloak, truncheon, and armor. Many a cruel act he committed, but none so cold as the slaughter of the clerics of Karabor. After Gul'dan's horde defeated the Draenei of Karabor, the surviving clerics of Karabor were marched out, told they were to be taken to Hellfire Citadel as prisoners of war. Gorefiend, not yet a Death Knight, murdered each and every last one of them in cold blood. They now roam in front of the Black Temple, with vengeance in their hearts. It is the clerics of Karabor that hold the cloak of Gorefiend. Once you recover Gorefiend's cloak. Okay. And the truncheon. One by one, they knelt before him, offering their lives as a show of allegiance. Gorefiend hoisted his sickle and cut clean their heads. Shortly after their slaughter, Gorefiend took his own life. But this was no act of contrition. No. Gorefiend sought immortality. From the corpses of the fallen Death Knights rose the Ghost Riders of Karabor. They now ride the roads encircling the hands of Gul'dan, waiting the day that their master returns. It is they who hold the truncheon of Gorefiend. Retrieve it. Suggest players do. And the armor. In life, Gorefiend was a bastard, but in death, Gorefiend was an unmitigated terror. To southeast, you'll find Netherwing Ledge. What was once part of the mainland of Shadowmoon is now a floating island in the sky. Velkur, spawn of Deathwing, once called it his home, but now knows it as his grave. He flies an endless circle above the island, seething at his defeat to Gorfiend. To recover Gorfiend's armor is Valkyr you must defeat. Session player is 5. Sounds like this is going to be a difficult time. Death Knights. Fancy. Okay. Always seems to be a slight problem with these go to a place quests. They end up being very open-ended and you're not really sure exactly what you need to do. But I've absolutely discovered the Path of Conquest. So I am going to go see if there's some way to get this to actually work. Or if there's something specific that I need to do. If it's fighting anything, they really should have told me about it. But I've absolutely seen what's going on here, so I feel like this should have been done by now. Okay. By the looks of it, you need to be in a very specific location along the path here. When they say path discovered, they're being a little more particular than that. Which is strange. Here we are. Plenty of enemies around here. You get to a certain area. Somewhere around here. Alright. To discover the path, you need to go toward the outside of the path right over here. Weird. Okay. Okay. I've discovered it now. All those other times that I brought you down, we weren't standing outside of the path in the perfect location. If you start going down the path on the other side of this ridge here, that's no good. It doesn't count.
No.
Indeed, these troublesome whelps are up to something insidious. Let's investigate further. This is probably going to be a large group quest here. We're going to need more time, Dwarf. We're going to fly further ahead with some of the other Griffin Riders. Hopefully we can gather some more information. What I need from you now is to clear a path, and more importantly, keep their arrows pointed away from us. Cover Griffin Rider with the Wild Hammer Flare Gun once you've thinned their numbers. 20 Eclipseon soldiers, 10 Eclipseon cavaliers, 5 Sons of Korok, and then use the flare gun. And then after that, we're probably going to find the Korok himself. 3 players.
See you soon.
Okay. Not doing that. Not right now, at least. Got a lot of group quests here again. That's okay. Let's go turn in the wildlife and gizzard quests. Get those out of the way at least. So yeah, that quest wasn't really a group quest. Well, since it leads directly to group quest, useful information. Didn't even need to fight anything. Or getting so mad. It's only ore. Why you have to be mad? Dark Conclave. Nope. I'm not gonna let you heal. Not allowed. And an owl here too. Get rid of him. And the ore for me. There's a fiery egg. But that's gonna be a quest thing. We have a festering wound. And now we don't. Now we don't. Eternium. Nice. There we go. Right back to Wildhammer Stronghold here. Let's go through here. Let's fly up through. Alright.
Good day to you.
Here is your gizzard. It's fantastic. Just received some incredible news. It's about the even bigger Dimetrodon. The main course. Long story short, used to work with a blood elf named Taurus. Partnership with Taurus dissolved once I got into gourmet living. Decided to take it upon himself to continue our research using my inventions. Anyhow, I had some of his horde goons using my Arcanoscorp probes at the ruins of Bari, lava flow. Discover the mother of all Dimetrodons. You need to get there before he does and kill that Dimetrodon, Fellspine. Bring his hide back to me. Hurry up! Fellspine's hide.
Very well then.
We can do that. And this guy over here.
Oh,
On your knee pads. Good work. Here's some coin for your efforts. If we need more garbage taken out, I'll know who to call. We're still at this point, aren't we? Go take out the garbage, you. Which is me.
very good.
There we go. Okay. So as expected, we're heading back for the big Dimetrodon. And all sorts of other stuff. Next time. Goodbye.